I'm Aldi Suraipa, and now I'm gonna explain why aircraft need these materials. Aircraft are structures that must be strong, light, and safe to operate under various extreme conditions. Therefore, selections of aircraft materials cannot be done carelessly. Each material is chosen based on its mechanical properties, strength, durability against loads, and operational efficiency. Okay, Now I'm gonna explain about steel and stainless steel. Steel and stainless steel used for parts that requires high load resistance. Steel and stainless steel that commonly used is chrome moly steel 4130 for small aircraft frame, stainless steel 304 or 316 for exhaust, corrosion resistance components, and then high strength steel used for landing gear, shaft, pin. And the advantage of steel and stainless steel is very strong but heavy. Composite materials. Now I'm gonna explain about the composite materials that used in aircraft. Composite material. Composite material used in modern aircraft such as Boeing 787 and Airbus A350 types composites, carbon fiber reinforced polymer or CFRP. It's used because of lightweight, very strong, and corrosion resistance. And other is fiberglass or GFRP. It's used because it's cheaper and used for radome and firing. And then the others is Kevlar or aramid fiber. It's used because it's impact resistance, used for protections and specific panels. Main advantage of composite is high strength, very lightweight, flexible, and efficient for aerodynamics.
My name is Anugrah Sandrawala, and I'll explain about nickel alloy and magnesium alloy. So in airplane, always need a material that has strong structure but strength to weight ratio. For the plane must be able to produce a lifting force in order to fly. For this, consider material that has weight as low as possible, high strength, high plenity, good strength to weight ratio. Because of that, aluminum alloy, titanium alloy, and composite are widely used lighter aircraft by production. Fuel saving, increased flight distance, the ability to carry a larger load. So I'll explain about magnesium alloy. Magnesium alloy is a lightweight metallic material primarily composed of magnesium with other elements like aluminum, zinc, and rare earth metals. So magnesium alloy is very light but flammable and corrosive. The uses of magnesium alloys in airplane is interior parts, brackets, non-structural components. So for the nickel alloy is used mainly in jet engines. Example, in Inconel, alloy, advantage, very high heat resistance, strong at extreme temperatures. The usage of nickel alloy in airplane is in turbine blade, combustion chamber, exhaust system.
Aluminum alloy, it is the most commonly used material in aircraft. It has advantage. It's lightweight, has a corrosion resistant, easy to shape and work, and strong for structure. Example of aluminum alloy, it is 2024 T3. It is strong, used for the wing, skin, and fuselage on the plane. Next is 6061 T6. It is for the fuel tanks and the lightweight frames. And there is 7075 T6. It is very strong. It's for the wing parts and landing gear parts. Next is titanium alloy. Titanium alloy is used for the parts that require high strength and heat resistance. It has many advantages like very strong, has a corrosion resistant, and also high temperature resistant, and also lighter than the steel. It used on the aircraft engine components like compressor blades or the turbine casings, and used for critical structure fastener too, like titanium bolts and rivets. Next is honeycomb. Honeycomb is extremely lightweight sandwich structure. It has two types. First type is aluminum honeycomb, and the second is Nomex honeycomb or the aramid. It used for the cabin floors, flaps, stabilizer, or for the interior panels.
So the next material is rubber and plastic. So rubber is used in the plane for a seal, a ring, shock absorber for landing gear, fuel tank bladder, and gasket. Why they are to use for that things? So rubber are first is elastic, and the second is rubber is lightweight, waterproof, and good for a fuel tank bladder and seal. And the next is a plastic and polymer. So plastic and polymer is divided by two submajor. The first one is plastics and thermoset plastics and thermoplastic. So the thermoset plastic is divided by four. The first is polyester, the second is epoxy, the third is melamine formaldehyde, and four is urea formaldehyde. For the thermoplastic is PE, PP, ABS, PC, nylon, and POM. For the example of plastic application in the body of plane is polycarbonate for cockpit windows, and the second is acrylic for canopy, and nylon for small wheels and fitting. Plastic is big by for a body of a plane because plastic is lightweight and easy to shape.